There's my guy. He's my favorite pitcher on the Washington Nationals. You know him, you love him. All he's ever done is win, win, win. Tanner Roark is my guest. Of course, we're your flagship station for the Nats. We're going to be broadcasting live from spring training. Tanner, great to talk to you, bud. How are you?
Hey, Chad. How's it going?
Great, man. Better for you, right? It must be very nice to be down there when what's going on up here is going on up here.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cold down here today. It was setting records down here in Vieira with 31 degrees this morning.
Good Lord. Are you serious?
Yeah, but definitely not as cold as up north.
All right. The question that everybody wants to know, and I got to ask it to you right off the bat. How in the hell does Danny Espinosas' mustache look in person?
I mean, I have no words for it. It's phenomenal. He can grow a beard in 3 days.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I know. Well, I could grow a decent beard, but it takes about a month to get to where I want it to be.
Yeah, but you're a bearded mustache guy. Like, I feel like you should take it upon yourself. This is a challenge and give him a run for his money.
I can. There's absolutely no possible way. His beard is so thick, it's unbelievable.
It is. It's really good. So I assume everybody down there loves it. Like, I assume it's getting over real big.
Oh yeah, everybody's loving it. It's an awesome look coming into spring training, and it'll probably look even better when he gets up on the big screen in DC.
It will. All right. So you've always been honest on the show. The team goes out, and who wouldn't want Max Scherzer on the rotation? The guy's a tremendous pitcher, but you must have known that was going to have an impact on your role. What was your initial reaction when you heard the deal was done?
It was their decision. So, I'm comfortable with coming out of the bullpen, or if things happen later on down in spring training that someone gets traded or whatnot, I'd be happy to jump in the starting role, of course. But like I said, it is what it is. So, I don't really try to think about it. So
sure.
I just try to go out there and do my job each day.
I mean, you had a good season last year. You've had good seasons. You start well. You come out of the bullpen. I mean, you feel like, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, man, but it's got to be frustrating to do your job well and still have your team go out and feel like they need to upgrade. I've had that happen to me here working in radio. Is that something that kind of flashed through your head?
No, adding Max is just a great upgrade to our team. So it makes us even better as a pitching staff and as a whole team. So, I'm happy we have Max. Who wouldn't want to have, like you said, Max Scherzer on the team? So I met him today. He's a great dude, and just can't wait for the season to start.
Awesome. That's great news. Have you ever, you're 28. You've been around baseball a little bit. You ever seen a rotation like the one you guys got right now that goes all the way top to bottom? I mean, it's just unbelievable how much talent there is.
Yeah, we got a lot of hard-nosed guys in there that compete every single day, and that's what you want as a starting core. And all together, our pitching staff is unbelievable, and I feel like our team is very, very good. So, it's just I've never seen anything like it, like you said, and I still learn each day from these guys.
The expectations, Tanner, they're there. I mean, everyone is picking. They're not just picking you guys to win your division. They're picking you guys to win the World Series. From what I've spoken to from I've interviewed a lot of guys, professional athletes such as yourself, it generally seems like they embrace the underdog role a little bit better. The kind of us against everybody. We got to go out there and prove them wrong. What is it like having those expectations put upon you by basically everybody that covers this sport?
You can't really think about it. People are going to say what they want to say, and people are going to cover what they want to cover and report what they want to report. But ultimately, it comes down to the core guys that we have and the coaching staff and everybody come together and just play each game as hard as we can to win the game for as long as we can, and not worry about what everybody says we should do or whatnot. It just comes down to each game playing hard-nosed ball and going out there and competing every single day.
You can't speak for the offense. We kind of know what happened in that series against the San Francisco Giants offensively, but just you individually, what type of a learning experience was that for you to have to go there and lose that series against San Francisco when a lot of people thought you were the more talented team?
It doesn't feel good to lose ever, and I'll be the first one to tell you,
Sure.
it stinks. I hate to lose, and that's what's good about this team is that everybody hates to lose, and we want to obviously we want to go out there and win every game, but that's not likely. So it's good to, with how young we are and how talented we are, it's a learning experience from both on the bench and off the bench. It was definitely ramped up times 10. Even on my big league debut, I was pretty nervous. But the playoffs is nothing like it, and I can't wait to do it again.
Tanner Roark joins me, pitcher for the Washington Nationals. I read that the Nats plan on entering spring training with 6 starters in the rotation. That includes you. Have they kind of taken you through the machinations about how that thing is going to flesh itself out?
No, right now I'm still training to be a starter. So we got my first bullpen tomorrow, and I'm training with all the starters. So I'm gonna keep going with that until they tell me different.
Okay. Major League Baseball this offseason has implemented significant pace of play rule changes. The managers are staying in the dugouts during the replay. The hitters got to keep a foot in the batter's box. They're going to get back from commercials quicker and timed pitching changes. Have they gone through everything with you, and what do you think that's going to accomplish for the sport?
Tomorrow, I think they'll go through everything because tomorrow is the actual, we have the first meeting, so I'm sure we'll have a nice long meeting about all that new changes and stuff like that. But I think it's good for me and for pitchers altogether who like to work fast and everything like that. It speeds the game up. You don't, like when the coaches come out there to challenge and they keep just turn around and just look to see if it's thumbs up or thumbs down. That takes a lot of rhythm out of you, and I'm sure they do it as which is a smart thing to do. But it's I think it'll speed the game up significantly amount, and it keeps pitchers like myself into a rhythm, and when you're in a groove, you're feeling well. So I think that'll help out a lot for us.
Yeah, the only thing that I would wonder is, are you concerned at all about kind of the competitive dynamic, especially when you get later into the games and there are very important decisions that need to be made and there's conversations that need to be had, between you and your catcher and the pitching coach? I would just wonder if there would be any concern about that because, they have it broken down here to 0 to 20 seconds, motion to deliver pitch, 5 to 20 seconds, batter enters the batter's box, 25 seconds of walk-up music. It just seems to me there's a lot of timers involved.
Yeah, that's what it's, I read something about it. The average game was like 3 hours and 2 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
I believe. But I don't know. Some guys definitely, from a pitcher standpoint, some guys definitely like to take their time and listen to their walkout music as they're walking up, which is not a problem. I like to listen to some of their music too, so it gets me pumped up just the same way.
That's cool. Hey, are you a crock pot guy?
A crock pot? Yeah, I am.
You put stuff in a crock pot? Like, what's your number one go-to dish that you prepare in there?
So we pork roast for sure with carrots, potatoes, throw some celery in there.
That sounds incredible. I was just screaming at my listeners, Tanner, because I've been making pot roasts, with beef lately and making pot roast sandwiches. And it infuriates me that people are like eating turkey sandwiches or chicken salad sandwiches or bologna when you just throw this stuff in the slow cooker and you can have like the best sandwich ever for the entire week if you just take the time to do it.
You can set it for 8 hours in the morning, go to work, slow roast it, get back from work, bam, you got a perfect tenderized beef.
Your whole house smells good. You can bring a chick over. She's going to be impressed by it. There's nothing not to love.
Exactly. And you don't even have to, you can just put the crock pot away and act like you made it yourself when you got back.
Yeah, you're not going to act like you cheated. All right, I got to ask you about Star Wars night that the Nationals are doing. It's confirmed. Are you a Star Wars guy?
I am, and I'm excited for the new one to come out.
Me too. What are you going to do anything special for Star Wars night? Because I'm trying to get down to the park and make it all about myself. I'm just warning you right now. If you're starting, there's going to be a problem in the stands when Chad Dukes is out there with his swinging around a lightsaber.
Tomorrow we take photos, and I've heard we're taking photos with some props
Oh
stuff
man.
like that. So I'll find out tomorrow. And, I'll let you know whenever you get down here.
All right, cool. I'll get down there and I'll bug you about that. I'm going to hold it to you as well. All right?
No problem. Yeah.
All right, brother. Everything else good?
Yeah.
All
I was looking up True Detective.
Did you finally watch it?
Oh, yeah. We talked about it last year.
No, I don't. It
Yeah,
was a year ago.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about it last year, and then I was looking up Vince Vaughn, Colin Farrell.
Oh, you mean all the new cast or season
Yeah,
two?
the new
Yeah.
cast.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man. It makes me a little nervous. Have you ever seen Vince Vaughn in that movie Psycho?
Oh yeah,
The
I just
remake.
watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, he did play like a really good, like emotionless creep in that. So I'm hoping
Yeah.
maybe he can do that in the next. Hey, are you watching Better Call Saul?
I watched the first episode. I haven't seen the second episode.
I loved it. Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I love the actor.
Yeah, Bob.
He's a great dude. Yeah.
How do you say his last name? It's very difficult to say. I don't know.
Yeah. I just know Bob.
Hey, you're not a Walking Dead guy, are you?
Oh, I'm a huge fan.
Come
Just
on,
watched
man.
What? You don't watch
This
it?
show sucks, dude. You're better than that.
It's gotten so much better than the last season. I would say so. A lot more.
Bob Odenkirk, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, it's a bunch of women screaming and yelling at all the dudes. It's just so irritating to watch.
Well, they're getting frustrated, man. So it's a long trek. Now they're on their way to DC.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's getting ramped up.
It's not getting ramped up. It's been the
I
same
think it is.
nonsense.
Hey, agree to disagree.
All right, what about Homeland? You got to be all in on Homeland.
I've watched. I need to watch what season's out right now?
I don't know, like 5, I think. 4.
Yeah, I need to watch season 4.
All right, I won't give you the big spoiler. I want to give you the big spoiler, but I won't. Hey,
I know. I don't. And people do that all the time to me, and they'll be talking about a movie I haven't seen yet, and I really want to see it, and then I don't want to see it
Well,
anymore
they're
because
jerks.
they told. Yeah, it's a pet peeve of mine.
You need to cut those people out of your life. You need to hang out with guys like me.
Well, I mean, they're on the team, so I can't just cut them out like that, you know.
Bunch of
And
a-holes.
they're still my friends, you know.
Hey, so like, are we going to World of Beer when we get down there to Vieira to cover the team? Like, because there's that World of Beer right next to the stadium, and I figure we should go over there.
Funny thing, I just gave up beverages for Lent.
This is the worst news ever. Man, this interview was going so great, and then you start telling me about The Walking Dead and that you gave up beer. I don't even know who you are anymore.
Hey, it's the first time I'm trying. I always seem to skip out on it or miss it. So this time, you know, someone said it was Ash Wednesday on Wednesday.
Sure.
And yeah, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try something, and I'm gonna try it for spring training.
I mean, I'm sure it's healthy and you're a professional athlete and all that, but it's so boring. Does that mean you can still drink mixed drinks, though? What about cider? You can drink cider, right?
Oh, duels?
Oh, my God, dude.
You ever had a nice cold duel?
This is so, I mean, this is just, it's like telling kids that Santa Claus doesn't exist right now. It's just a terrible thing to do. All right, well, I guess we'll talk about it when we get down there. How long does Lent last? I don't know. Easter, when is that? I don't even.
40 days.
40 days?
Yep.
What are you doing, dude? You're going to be down in the nice warm weather? What a better time, though. Crack open a nice cold one.
I hear you. I don't know. I'm trying it. Like I said,
right.
I guess it's a New Year's resolution too for 40 days.
Give me your one seed of beer. What's the one you're going to miss the most during the 40 days?
Ooh, I like trying all different kinds of beer. So
Me
I'm
too.
an IPA man.
Oh,
The pale ale
Tanner,
man.
let's get an apartment together. This is ridiculous. Why are we screwing around?
Yeah. Sorry, man.
Oh, this is so disappointing. All right. Let's talk again. Hopefully you break. I mean, I don't want to wish you to break your commitment to Lent or anything like that, but it would be nice to go to the World of Beer. If it doesn't happen, I'll just watch you play baseball like I normally do. Appreciate the time, bud. Let's make sure we talk when we get down there.
All right, for sure.
All right, brother.
All right, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry, but I forgot about the True Detective thing. I apologize. It's on me. Oh, Bodie, how disappointing was the end of that conversation? It was going so well.
We can go to Moe's with him. Or
yeah, I mean, they got queso, right?
yeah,
Not a bad idea.
and they have one of those really cool drink machines.
This Coke Freestyle.
Yeah, that one.
Hey, what's it going to take, Barty, to get the Coke Freestyle machine in the new building? What is that going to take?
It's going to take us to get into the new building.
Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you to Tanner Roark. Appreciate it. Thank you to the Nationals for booking that. Can't wait to be down at spring training. That is going to be a blast. Roth Cornett is going to preview the, what is that? The Academy Awards. We can talk about Better Call Saul and the crazy Aquaman picture that's floating around the internet. We'll get to all that stuff at 5 p.m. It's Chad Dukes versus the World.